हेलो लर्नर्स, आपकी मैम आ चुकी है एक और नए चैप्टर के साथ। दिस चैप्टर इज सर्कल्स। अपन कोशिश करेंगे इसको कुछ पार्ट्स में, इसके 3 पार्ट्स आएंगे तो अपन 3 पार्ट्स में इस चैप्टर को पूरी तरह से कम्प्लीटली खत्म कर लेंगे। तो द फर्स्ट इज इंट्रोडक्शन टू सर्कल्स। सो आप एक बार रीड करिए, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ सर्कल। अ सर्कल इज द लोकस ऑफ अ पॉइंट विच लाइज इन द प्लेन इन सच अ मैनर दैट इट्स डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द फिक्स्ड पॉइंट इन द प्लेन इज कांस्टेंट। अब इसको अपन समझ लेते हैं। लोकस क्या होता है? लोकस इज द कलेक्शन ऑफ पॉइंट। एक सर्कल क्या होता है? इज द लोकस ऑफ द पॉइंट्स, locus of the points which lie on the plane. Suppose this is a plane. In such a manner, the locus are the collection. The collection of points are such a manner that its distance from the fixed point. Let this point as fixed point as O. हम क्या करें? कलेक्शन लें पॉइंट्स का, सच दैट जिसकी डिस्टेंस दिस फिक्स्ड पॉइंट से क्या हो? सेम हो. So this collection of points is called locus, and when you join the locus of all the when you join the locus, you will form a circle. So circle is the locus of a point which lies in the plane in such a manner that its distance from the fixed point in the plane is constant. The distance of these locus from this fixed point is constant, and this fixed distance is called radius, and the fixed point is called center. Now the definition is clear to you. Okay. Now the circle in a plane, the circle and line in a plane. हमें क्या बोला है? एक सर्कल है हमारे पास और एक क्या है हमारे पास? लाइन. तो देर आर 3 possibilities. Either the line and the circle not touching each other, touch each other, and intersect. There are 3 conditions. They can be non-intersecting. They can have a single common point. They have 2 common points. तो यहाँ पे क्या है? 3 कंडीशंस हैं. या तो लाइन और सर्कल एक दूसरे को कुछ भी टच नहीं करेगा, या सिंगल पॉइंट पे टच करेगा, या फिर सर्कल और लाइन के पास 2 कॉमन पॉइंट होंगे. अभी सर्कल और लाइन आर इंडिपेंडेंट टू ईच अदर, दोनों एक दूसरे पे डिपेंड नहीं कर रही, तो अभी इसमें ये पी क्यू लाइन इस सर्कल की कुछ भी नहीं कहलाएगी. ओके. व्हेन दिस लाइन टचेस द सर्कल एट वन सिंगल पॉइंट, देन दिस लाइन is called tangent. Then this line is called tangent. When it touches a circle, when the line intersects that circle into 2 halves, into 2 parts, then this line is called secant. Both the line and circle are independent to each other in any way. In this case, the line is touching the circle at single point, then this line is called tangent. When the line intersects the circle into 2 parts, then the line is called secant. This is clear to you? There are 3 conditions. Okay, let's move forward. Here are some parts of the circle. The line segment, you know what is the meaning of line segment, which has 2 endpoints. The line segment that joins any 2 points lying on the circle is called chord. एक ऐसी लाइन जो सर्कल, ऐसे 2 पॉइंट्स कहाँ पे हूँ? जो सर्कल पे हूँ, उनको ज्वाइन करती हुई लाइन सेगमेंट क्या कहलाती है हमारी? कॉर्ड. दिस ब्लू कलर line is called chord. Okay, the chord passing through the center is called diameter. When this chord passes through the center, this chord is called as diameter. This is the special case of the chord. When the chord passes through the center, then this chord is called the diameter of the circle. The radius is half of the diameter, or we can say the diameter is double of the radius. Radius is the fixed distance from the center to the circumference. Okay, the line, this point is clear to you, radius, diameter. Now the point is secant. The line which intersect the circle at 2 distinct points is called secant. So this line AB is called secant. This is clear to you? Okay, now move forward. I already explained you what is the meaning of tangent. Read the definition. A tangent to a circle is a line that intersects or touches the circle at only one point. The word tangent comes from the Latin word tangere, which means to touch. The common point is called point of contact. What is the meaning of common point? The point which lie on both the things, the point which lie on the circle as well as on the line PQ. A is the point which lies on the line as well as on the circle, because A is the common point. So A is called point of contact. Okay, learners, now move forward. Yes, here are some important facts about the tangent. Read all the facts. The first fact is The tangent to a circle is a special case of the secant, just like diameter is the special case of the chord. ऐसे ही secant is the tangent is the special case of the secant. When the two end points of its corresponding circle coincide, means we know what is the meaning of secant. Secant is the line which divides the circle or which intersect the circle into two parts, or the line and the circle having two common points. But when this two common point coincide each other, then it means the line touches a circle at any single point. If the line touches the circle at a single point, then this secant, the line is called tangent. Okay? The tangent at any point of a circle, the tangent at any point of the circle is perpendicular to the radius through the point of contact. Means radius and tangent are perpendicular to each other at the point of contact. This point of contact is also called as point of tangency. Okay, this definition is clear. The tangent at any point, the tangent at any point of a circle, हम किसी भी हम कोई भी पॉइंट से क्या बना सकते हैं, टेंजेंट. A tangent touches a circle at any single point. Okay, the tangent at any point of a circle is perpendicular to the radius. Is perpendicular to the radius always, and this is called point of contact, also called point of tangency. Okay, the next, the line drawn through the end of a radius. The line drawn through the end of the radius. Suppose this is a line, this is the radius. We are going to draw the line. The line drawn through the end of the radius and perpendicular to it is a tangent to a circle. Suppose हमने एक रेडियस के एंड पॉइंट से क्या बनाया, एक लाइन बनाई जो क्या है, ए रेडियस और टेंजेंट क्या है एक दूसरे पे, पर रेडियस और ये लाइन एक दूसरे पे क्या है, परपेंडिकुलर. सो दिस लाइन इज कॉल्ड tangent according to the statement. In short, you need to remember that the radius and tangent are perpendicular to each other. Okay, now next topic, number of tangents on a circle. There is no tangent possible to a circle from the point lying inside the circle. अगर कोई भी सर्कल के अंदर एक पॉइंट है तो इस पॉइंट से होती हुई एक भी टेंजेंट हम ड्रॉ नहीं कर सकते. दिस इज द फिगर ऑफ द फर्स्ट पॉइंट. ओके, सेकंड पॉइंट. There are exactly two tangents possible to a circle through a point outside the circle. अगर एक सर्कल है और एक पॉइंट है जो सर्कल के बाहर है, तो हम यहाँ इस पॉइंट से होती हुई ओनली टू टेंजेंट बना सकते हैं. There are exactly two tangents we can draw from an external point. Okay. Now the third point is, at any point on the circle, suppose this is a point, at any point on the circle there can be only one and one tangent possible. क्योंकि एक पॉइंट, टेंजेंट क्या होती है, एक ऐसी लाइन जो सर्कल को एक जगह टच करे. तो हमें क्या बोला था, किसी भी एक पॉइंट से होती हुई कितनी टेंजेंट जाएंगी, तो एक पॉइंट से हम सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक ही टेंजेंट बना सकते हैं. दिस इज क्लियर टू यू. ओके, नाउ द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज लेंथ ऑफ द टेंजेंट. The length of the line segment of the tangent from an external point P. This is an external point P. We know from an external point we can draw two tangents. The length of the tangent from an external point P and the point of contact. Here A and B are the point of contact. This PA is called the length of the tangent. This PA is called length of the tangent. Length of the tangent कहाँ से कहाँ तक होती है, एक्सटर्नल पॉइंट से पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्ट के बीच की जो लेंथ होती है, लाइन सेगमेंट होती है, वही क्या कहलाती है, हमारी लेंथ ऑफ द टेंजेंट. The length of the segment of the tangent from an external point P and the point of contact with the circle is called length of the tangent. This is clear? Okay, now the next point. The length of the tangents drawn from an external point to the circle are equal. It means they are saying that PA is equals to PB. The figure shows two equal tangents from an external point P. This is clear? Okay, now next fact. Angle between two tangents from an external point. Angle between two tangents. The AP and PB are the tangent, means they are talking about the angle APB, the angle between the two tangents, the angle between the two tangents. Okay, what is the fact? The center of a circle, the center of a circle, the center of a circle lies on the bisector of the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point. They are saying that अगर आप इस एंगल ए पी बी का क्या बनाए एंगल बाइसेक्टर यू नो व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ एंगल बाइसेक्टर the line which divides the complete angle into two equal parts that is known as the angle bisector so हम क्या बना रहे हैं एक ऐसी लाइन बना रहे हैं जो एंगल ए पी बी को क्या कर रही है बाइसेक्ट तो ये स्टेटमेंट बोल रहा है अगर ये लाइन ए पी बी को बाइसेक्ट कर रही है तो ये जो लाइन है वो जरूर ही सेंटर से पास होगी the center of a circle the center of a circle lies on the angle bisector between the two tangents drawn from an external point. This statement is clear? Okay, now move to the second. Angle between two tangents drawn from an external point to a circle is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact at the center. According to the statement, what you are thinking? Read the statement. Angle between what? The two tangents means angle APB. Angle APB plus angle subtended. Angle subtended. They are saying angle subtended by the line segment joining the point of contact. These are the point of contact. इससे ए बी लाइन से जो भी एंगल सबस्टैंड हो रहा है कौन सा एंगल सबस्टैंड हो रहा है ए क्यू बी ये दोनों क्या होते हैं सप्लीमेंट्री मीन्स द एंगल विच इज हैविंग अ सम ऑफ 180 degree means purple plus pink angle is equals to 180 degree. If this angle is 70 degree then AQB will be how much? Yes, 110 degree. Angle P and angle Q are supplementary. Now you understand? The another fact is, this is the class 9th fact. The perpendicular from the center. Perpendicular drawn from the center to any chord. When AB is the chord, AB is the chord. When you draw perpendicular to the chord, it will bisect the chord. Read the statement. Perpendicular drawn from the center to any chord. We had drawn the perpendicular. You know what is the meaning of perpendicular? The line परपेंडिकुलर बोले हैं ऑल्टीट्यूड बोले हैं ऐसी लाइन जो एक दूसरे पे क्या हो 90 डिग्री का एंगल बना रही हो द परपेंडिकुलर ड्रॉन फ्रॉम द सेंटर टू एनी chord of a circle divides it into two equal parts means AM is equals to MB. In the figure OM is perpendicular to AB and AM is equals to MB. ये क्लास 9 में थ्योरम थी तो बस हमें इसका यूज करना आना चाहिए तो दिस थ्योरम इज क्लियर टू यू. नाउ द नेक्स्ट inscribed circle means the circle is inscribed in a quadrilateral. Okay, the circle is inscribed in a quadrilateral, or we can say that quadrilateral is circumscribing a circle. Both the words are clear to you? Okay, now move forward. They are saying the opposite side A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. A, B, C, D is a quadrilateral. Okay, the opposite sides are A, B, and C, D. The opposite sides are A, B, and C, D. Okay. Opposite sides of a quadrilateral, which circumscribing a circle, subtend this line, this opposite line, subtend angle 1 and angle 3. So read the statement what they are saying. Subtend supplementary angles at the center. This is the center of the circle. It means they are saying that angle 1 plus angle 3 is equals to 180 degree. And when you talk about this angle and this BC is BC and AD are opposite to each other. So angle 2 plus angle 4 is also equals to 180 degree. These are the some interesting facts. Okay, we are going to prove this in the question form. Okay, now the next secant is already done. The secant to a circle is the line that has two points in common with the circle. It cuts the circle at 2 points forming the chord. Tangent is a special case of the secant. Now there are some theorem. There are two theorems which we need to see. The theorem first. The theorem states that the tangent to the circle at any point is perpendicular to the radius that passes through the point of contact. I already told you that the radius and tangent are perpendicular to each other at the point of contact. But how this theorem? This is a theorem. Since this is a theorem, so we need to prove this. So we are going to prove this. Okay, length of the tangent is already done. Length of the tangent drawn from an external point is also done. Okay, we will do the proof of these two theorems. But see, what we need to learn in this chapter, there are multiple interesting facts about circle and its property. First, we will understand what they are saying. Then we are going to prove all the statements. There are 6 theorems derived from the first 2 statements. Okay, now see the first interesting fact. In two concentric circle, what do you mean by concentric circle? Yes, the circle which the two circles whose center is same. So there is one bigger circle and this is the second smaller circle. But the thing is, both the circles having the same center. In two concentric circles, the chord of the larger circle, which touches the smaller circle, the chord of the larger circle. Suppose I had drawn AB, which is the chord of the bigger circle, but it touches the smaller circle at a single point. For this smaller circle, AB is a tangent, and for the bigger circle, AB is the chord. Okay, which touches the smaller circle. Okay, is bisected at the point of contact. Okay, the radius and tangent are perpendicular to each other. Yes or no? Yes. Because for the smaller circle, AB is the tangent and this OC is the radius. Radius and tangent are perpendicular to each other. Okay, now focus on the bigger circle. We had drawn the perpendicular to the chord. So it will bisect the chord. We already studied this theorem. Okay, very good. Now the next, tangents drawn at the end of a diameter. Tangents drawn at the end of the diameter are parallel to each other. Okay, third, the perpendicular. The perpendicular at the point of contact to the tangent. सपोज हमने क्या किया, एक पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्ट, दिस इज द पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्टेक्ट पी, वहां से क्या किया, एक परपेंडिकुलर बनाया किस पर, टू द टेंजेंट. सो वो बोल रहे हैं जो हमने परपेंडिकुलर बनाया है दैट विल पासिस थ्रू दी सेंटर. द लाइन विच इज परपेंडिकुलर टू द टेंजेंट विल पास थ्रू द सेंटर. ओके, नाउ फोर्थ, the angle between the two tangents, the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point. Okay, the angle between the two tangents, this is the angle between the two tangents drawn from an external point of a circle, is supplementary to the circle, is supplementary to the angle subtended by the line joining the point of contact at the center. AB are the A and B are the point of contact. A और B से जो angle subtend हो रहा है center पे, तो angle AOB plus angle APB are of 180 degree because both the angles are supplementary to each other. Okay, now the fifth, the parallelogram circumscribing, the parallelogram circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. The parallelogram which circumscribing a circle is a rhombus. This is a theorem. We are going to prove this. Okay. Opposite sides of a quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center. This is again a theorem. I already explained you. So suppose this is a quadrilateral and this is a circle. The opposite sides circumscribing a circle are subtend supplementary angle. The opposite sides of the quadrilateral circumscribing a circle subtend supplementary angles at the center of a circle. The chapter explanation is done. Now, some MCQs. Try the first question. I had provided all the information which are necessary to find out the answer. So you can try this question. Okay, this is very tricky question. Do this question. Two circles. Two circles. Now I don't know, are they can be of same radius or different radius. So I had made two circles of unequal radius. Two circles touch each other externally at C. Means both the circles are touching each other at point C. Okay. AB is the common tangent. AB is the common tangent. So let's make the common tangent. If AB is the common tangent means AB touches both the circle at a single point. So A and B are the point of contact. AB is the common tangent to the circle. They are asking to find out angle ACB. Angle ACB. You need to find out this whole angle. Okay. Now try this by your own. If I draw a line, let this point as D. Okay, D is external point for both the circles, yes or no? Yes. Very good. The length of the tangent from an external point are equal. Very good. So this length is equal to this length. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Again, we are first we had done this circle. Okay. Now again, D is the external point. So AD is equals to DC according to the question. So this is equals to this. Okay. Let the center as O and let the center as O dash. In bigger circle, center is O. We have D as an external point. So there are two tangent from an external point. This is a line. Suppose this is a line. This is the tangent where D is an external point and C is the point of contact because both the circles are touching at the single point. Okay. So according to this, we can write CD is equals to BD, and for the smaller circle with center O dash, we have AD is equals to CD. It means, now see, this angle is equals to this angle, yes or no? This angle is equals to this angle. In triangle ADC, this angle is equals to this angle. So let this angle as A. Yes, this is clear to you. Okay. In a similar manner, this angle is equals to this angle by which property? Yes, isosceles triangle property. So we can write angle A, angle B, angle B. Okay. Now see the bigger triangle ACB. In triangle ACB, angle A plus angle A plus angle B plus angle B equals to 180 degree by angle sum property. We need to find ACB. Okay, so divide the whole equation by 2. So angle A plus B value is 90 degree. What they are asking A plus B? So the correct answer is option number D. This question is clear to you. This is a very important question. Okay, now move to the next. If TP and TQ are two tangents to a circle, okay, T, P, TP, TP, PQ are two tangents to a circle with center O. Okay. Angle POQ is given as 110. They're asking about angle PPQ. Yes. What is the answer? Yes, 70 degrees. The reason? Yes, because these two angles are supplementary to each other. So their sum will be 180. If one of them is 110, the another angle will measurement will be 70 degrees. Very good. Next. The tangents from an external point to a circle. The tangent from an external point to a circle are equal. Very good. Now, next, two parallel lines. Two parallel lines touch the circle at point A and point B. It means if these are two parallel lines which touches the circle at point A and B, it means the tangents are at the end of the diameter. It means this line must pass through the center. Okay. If the area of the circle is given, area of the circle means pi r square is given as 25 pi. So the value of r is 5 centimeters, right? AB is equals to AB is the diameter. So AB is of 10 centimeter. This is clear? Okay. Now next, the line through the line through the point of contact. This is the point of contact. Okay. And passing through the center and passing through the center. Okay. Of a circle is known as, okay, we know the line and the tangent. The line is called this line is passing through the center. So this line and tangent will make an angle 90 degree. The line and this line are making an angle 90 degree. It means this line is normal to the tangent. So this is called normal. Okay, this is clear. The line through the point of contact, the line through the point of contact through center of a circle is known as normal. Okay, next, a tangent. A tangent PQ. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle means P is a point of contact. The tangent at this point Q. Okay. A tangent PQ at a point P of a circle of radius 5. Radius and tangent are perpendicular to each other. It means this angle is 90 degree. Okay. of radius 5 centimeter meets a line through the center O at the point Q, so that OQ, what is given? OQ. OQ is given as 12. We need to find out the length of PQ. Let the length of PQ as X. Now we know it is a right angle triangle, so we can apply the Pythagoras theorem. What is the Pythagorean theorem statement? H square is equals to P square plus B square. H square is 12 square, 144. P square is 5 square, that is 25 plus X square. Transpose is 25 to the LHS. So x square is equals to 119. So the value of x is under root 119. Which option is correct? Yes, the A option is correct. Now next. From a point P, which is at a distance of 13 centimeter from the center of a circle, which is at a distance of 13 centimeter from the center of the circle, of radius 5 centimeter, okay, 5 centimeter. The pair of tangents PQ and PR. P is the common point. It means P is the point which lies on the outside the circle. Okay, the tangents. Okay, let me make the figure again. Two tangents PQ and PR, and the line is drawn from the outside the circle, from the center O to the point P outside the circle is of length 13 centimeter. Okay. Then the area of the quadrilateral. We need to find out the area of the quadrilateral PQOR. Okay, let's make the quadrilateral. Q and R the point of contact. Okay, this length is 13 and OQ is 5. Then apply the Pythagoras theorem and tell me what will be the length of PQ. Yes, very good. It is 12 centimeter. Now you can focus. We need to find out the area of the quadrilateral. You can find the area of these two triangles, because these two triangles are right angle triangle. We know how to find out the area. The formula is half into base into height. We have base measurement, height measurement. We can find out the area of triangle. Area of triangle OQP. So half into 12 into 5, it is going to be 30. This is triangle area plus this triangle area. 30 plus 30 is equals to 60 centimeters square. So the correct answer is option A. Okay, now the next question. At point A, on the diameter AB of a circle. This is the diameter AB. At point A, on the diameter of a circle AB of radius 10. If the radius is 10, then the diameter will be 20. Okay. From this point, XAY is drawn to the circle. Okay, XAY is drawn to the circle. The length of the chord parallel to XY. Now, there is another line which is parallel to XY. There is another line which is parallel to XY. We had drawn XCD. Another line which is parallel to XY is CD. Okay, which is at a distance of 16 centimeter from the center A. So let this point as E. So according to the question, AE is given as 16. So the remaining will be EB will be how much? Yes, 4. Okay. We need to find out the length of the chord CD. Okay. Can you see this triangle COE? Yes, COE is a right angle triangle. This is 90 degree. Okay. The hypotenuse is given as 10. The base is given as 6. We need to find out CD. Okay, the CD will be how much? 8, right? Okay, if the CE is 8, then the CD length will be twice of 8, that is 16 centimeter. This is clear to you. First, we had applied the PGT in this triangle and we find out that CE is equals to 8 centimeter. We know CE is equals to EB and CD is the half of double of CE. So CD will be 6 centimeter. This is the length of the chord. It means the C option is the correct option. This is clear. Okay, now move to the next question. The tangents drawn at the extremities of the diameter. Extremities means the end point of the diameter. The tangents drawn at the extremities of the diameter, end of the diameter are parallel. We already done this. Okay, now the very important question for the example first. See the question. A circle is inscribed in a triangle in which AB is given as 10 centimeter, BC is given as 12 centimeter, CA is given as 8 centimeter. We need to find out AD, BE, and CF. Okay, the length from an external point, the length of the tangent from an external point are equal to each other. Yes. So we are letting that AD is equals to X. So AF is also equals to X. Yes. If this is X and the total length is 8, so CF will be 8 minus X. Yes or no? Yes. If the total length is 10, AD is X, then the remaining BD is 10 minus X. Since B is the external point, the length BD is equals to BE. So we can write 10 minus X. Okay. ऐसे ही C is the external point. For the tangent CE and CF, the length of the tangent from an external point are equal to each other. Okay. So CE will be 8 minus X. The sum of both the lengths are 12. So solve this and get the value of x. 18 minus 2x is equals to 12. 6 is equals to 2x. The value of x is 3 centimeter. Okay, we need to find out AD. So AD is 3. If this is 3, then it is of 5. This is 5. This is how much? 12 minus 5 is 7. So the correct option is C. ओके लर्नर्स, अब सेकेंड पार्ट में हम और क्वेश्चन की प्रैक्टिस करेंगे. फर्स्ट पार्ट में हमने इस चैप्टर का बेसिक क्लियर किया, सर्कल्स क्या होता है और कौन कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी इसमें हमें पढ़नी है, हमने पूरा ब्रीफ डिस्क्रिप्शन ले लिया है. अब हम वेरी शॉर्ट लॉन्ग और केस बेस्ड स्टडी, असर्शन, रीजन आपको सेकेंड पार्ट में मिलेगा. थैंक यू लर्नर्स.